Everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Brian. Came to our beach house for a week's worth of work at spring break. It ended up showing up to no water. Came out to the water meter and it was shut off. Turned it on and water gushed out our side. Some neighbors walked by and told us that they had reported it a week ago to the Realty company. Apparently all they did was come out and turn it off. So anyway, if we want any water, I need to start working on this. So after a little while of digging, I excavated the whole meter box, and our line is cracked right there. So the plan would be to fix that, but there's roots encroaching on it, and probably is what cracked it to begin with. So we started searching for the line. Again, a bunch of roots, nothing. We were excavating a holly bush up here. I cut through the line, so you would think it would come out right here, which it is not. So I recruited a neighbor to help. I've gone this far and haven't found it, and I know it's now more than a foot deep. So we're going to try the old trick of the divining rods, so people can complain about that not working again. So I've bent up some coat hanger material, and I tested it the street, and it works. And we actually pre-tested it back here, and I did not make those fold together. Which lines up with the street, so they must have run it straight back and put a 90 in here or sweeped it or something. So we're going to keep digging out this direction. So we've excavated this far. That's where the break is to there. So I'm going to cut over here, cut this connection off. I'm going to glue a fitting to this end and crimp some PEX, and we're going to pull the PEX through with the old PVC. At least that's the plan. Doesn't really matter what I use on this end to cut it. Just need to get it loose. So I'm back with a little update. Going to make a temporary connection tonight because those roots, we're not going to be able to get the pipe through there. I believe the pipe is pinched between roots, so we're not going to be able to pull it out. My neighbor was helping. We were going to go ahead and root around, but temporarily tonight I was going to just jump over. So as I was backing the connection and the broken piece out of the meter, notice it dripped a little bit as I tried to, get the connection out and lower the meter a little bit, and the entire meter pulled off in my hand. It was off at the time, so I turned it to the on position and attempted to kind of jam it back in the fitting hot, and that was to no luck. So now we wait for the city. So we're starting today with the meter reinstalled. Move the meter box back a little bit. Somewhat dry. Our excavation's been a little washed out, so I guess I'll start by finding the end of my PVC pipe again and cutting what I need to cut out of the way, get it down, get it exposed. I've glued a male adapter on the end of the pipe. We have the trench excavated. Plan is to snake this piece of pipe in, use a 90-degree adapter if I need to around this corner to support it, thread on the PEX adapter to that end, and then crimp the pipe on, and then work our way around. I don't have enough leverage to get it on there. No, that's all right. Cool. That should work. That should work. Unfortunately, my hand's going to be right in the corner, so I'm going to cut this back. I'll go ahead and put a coupling in here and put a joint here. Yeah, I got tired of that other one. Let me get the little no-go gauge and make sure it's gonna be a correct crimp. Apparently there's a degree of how crushed it is. So you don't want it to slide all the way down to the bottom of the throat here. You want it to go to, there's a line on the middle. So if it goes half, to the center of the diameter, it's good, apparently. All right, you want to slip that one on. Usually once you get the tool adjusted initially, it's always the same. Right.
Make sure you got enough pipe to make it.
Yeah, it looks good. Hell, might not even need to use the 90 support on it. That's a pretty gradual bend. I think it'll be fine like that. This stuff has a memory, so if you kink it, you can't ever get the kink out. That's pretty good. Heck, I probably don't even need the 90 support on it. How do we look on that other end right there? This end looks That is good. Probably should have got pipe dope for this, but it's all right.
Yeah, it looks like that.
It's a nice thing about tools around here. No matter what you have, they're going to rust. No matter where you keep them.
Nice thing.
Right.
Back it up while you put the dirt in or the sand in.
Right.
You know, that'll correct.
That's going to be good. Let me just cut it right there and crimp it.
Just here while you're doing that, or?
Yeah, you can. At least till I get the ring on it. All right, here goes.
See any water there? One side, got a spigot on.
Go ahead and blow out any sand that I'm sure got in there. At least we'll put it outside, not in the house. So there we go. Our connection from PEX to PVC. We put a bend support on this side just because it was such a tight radius. We were able to excavate enough and we just looped it around underneath all these roots. Back to the box where the county provided with a new shutoff, new check valve, about everything other than the meter. And he actually dug the box out a little bit. So originally we were going to make the connection in here. It was just going to be difficult to get everything to line up, and it would be a tight transition. Good thing I did, because this root would have probably crushed this pipe eventually. Who knows? It's out of there now.